Well, go to the part where we end Act 1. There is some text on this page, so Tyler, you can just read the title.
TT, revised bathroom.
That's fun. Look at her go. Look at Dad.
John, run to your room and contact TT through Pester Chum.
2 chums have been trying to message you.
John, answer chums.
And then I think we immediately have to cut. Yep, we do! Oh.
I'm working on the bathroom, but we're running low on build dress.
Oh man, who cares about the bathroom? There was a meteor heading for my house.
I see. Do you suppose it has anything to do with the game?
I don't know.
Sorry. Whatever. The walkthroughs vaguely suggest an impending threat before they end. The already poorly constructed sentences become even more curt and ambiguous, as if written hastily and with a sense of alarm. Actually, their dedication to updating the walkthrough under such circumstances is admirable.
Wow, fascinating.
If the meteor is a game construct, I think the only thing to do is to proceed, and try to solve all the dilemma on the game's terms. Try using the lathe. It says you can use the card on it, but isn't more specific than that.
Okay, I'll do that.
Really, it is a labor to read this drivel. If I read any more, my brain will need to be spoon-fed from a jar, while it blows spit bubbles in a high chair. I think I will write my own walkthrough. That is, after we made sure you don't die.
I heard you got the box. I hope you appreciate my heroic fatherly perseverance in getting it to you, in my rough and tumble, dirty, wife-beaterly sort of way. Also, I hope you appreciate how many no-talent douches had their mitts on that bunny before you. It's like a grubby baton in some huge douchebag marathon. Hey, where are you?
Oh man, that bunny was awesome, but I don't have the time to talk. I'm playing Spurb and it's kind of a nightmare. TT's breaking everything in my house.
Dude, I told you to steer clear of that game. And for that matter, you should probably wash your hands of flighty bras and their snarky horseshit altogether.
And now there's a meteor coming, and I'm not even joking about that. It's like a big asteroid or comet or something, in the sky, heading right for my house.
Oh man, how big is it?
I don't know, big I guess? I gotta go. We'll talk later if I'm still alive and the Earth isn't blown up.
Like, the size of Texas or just Rhode Island? They're always throwing around these geographical comparisons to give us a sense of scale, like it really means anything to us. But it's like, it doesn't matter. It's always just like, wow, that's pretty fucking big. Like, Mr. President, there's a meteor coming, sir. Oh yeah, how big is it? It's the size of Texas, sir. Oh shit. Or, how big is it? It's the size of New York City, sir. Oh shit. Sir, I'm afraid the comet is the size of your mom's dick. Oh snap. Sir, are you familiar with Jupiter? Do you mean like the planet? Yeah, well, it's that big, sir. That sounds pretty big. I have a question. Is it Jupiter? Yes, sir. Earth is literally under siege by planet fucking Jupiter. Oh, shit! Anyway, later.
Turning back in. Alright, Tyler, read the title of 205. If
John, use pre-punched card on totem lathe.
Here he goes. You slip the pre-punched card into a slot on the totem lathe. Above, the tool arm deploys a configuration of chisels. Now you just need something to lathe.
John, take Crooksite to totem lathe.
Cursing your lack of foresight, you return to the balcony for the Crooksite devil you left on the pedestal. You navigate the hallway leery of your dad, who is presently puzzling over the new fixture in his hallway.
Eep.
Here he goes. The perfect crime. You retrieve the Crooksite dabble. Dad just shrugs and then heads back downstairs, presumably to do some more baking. If only he knew you were hard at work saving his ass.
John, use Crooksite dial on totem lathe.
I like how he's completely nonchalant about the bathtub in the stairway. You clamp the Crooksite in the lathe.
John, activate lathe.
Like, I don't think that's a good reaction. The lathe carves 1 totem. You take the totem. Uh-oh. Oh no. Oh no. Oh god.
Alright, I used the lathe to make this blue shapy thing. Now, I guess I take it back to the alchemixer again. Hello?
Recording. A young lady stands in her bedroom. Due to a violent storm, her house has just lost power, along with her wireless internet connection. This has severed her link to a popular video game she was playing with a young man at a critical moment. That young man is relying on this young lady to re-establish a connection somehow. This young lady named... It's on the tip of your tongue. What was the name of this young lady again?
Enter name.
Ladybird. No, that wasn't it.
One more time.
Angry. Rose Lalonde.
Examine room.
Your name is Rose. As was previously mentioned, you are without electricity, although your laptop computer still functions on battery power. You have a variety of interests. You have a passion for rather obscure literature. You enjoy creative writing and are somewhat secretive about it. You have a fondness for the bestially strange and fictitious, and sometimes dabble in psychoanalysis. You also like to knit, and your room is a bit of a mess. And on occasion, if just the right one strikes your fancy, you like to play video games with your friends. What will you do?
Rose, retrieve arms from the purple box.
The purple package's contents are private. No one is allowed to look inside.
Rose, ride like a flagellum and puke on your bed.
What a terrible idea. The thought alone makes you sick to your stomach.
Rose, stroke writing journal and mutter, "My precious."
You would only resort to such an embarrassing activity while no one was watching. These journals are for your eyes only.
Rose, get violin.
You capture-log the violin, storing it on the root card of your Silodex.
Rose, play a haunting refrain on the violin.
Here's the part where you would listen to the haunting refrain. You waste approximately 40 seconds playing the violin while your friend is in peril. Nice time management skills there, sweetheart.
John, tell Liv Tyler you love her before impact.
If you pause the video, you can listen to the rest of it. Since your good-for-nothing friend is obviously not going to bail you out in time, you issue words of parting fondness to dear, sweet Liv. Oh, if only Affleck could have been the one to make the final sacrifice instead of her stubborn, blue-collar, salt-of-the-earth father. Then she would fall into your arms for consolation, and you would be the one to make the deceased Bruce Willis proud.
Rose, capture log knitting supply bag.
Why are you taking all the... Okay. You get the knitting bag. It occupies the left leaf card under the violin, per the tree modus's alphabetical sorting method. K is less than V.
Rose, look out window.
Your panoramic window offers a view of your yard below, and a mausoleum housing your dead cat, Jaspers, who died when you were young. Your mom had this structure erected with a spirit of scornful irony in response to your youthfully innocent request to hold a funeral for the animal. At least, that is how you've come to interpret the gesture in retrospect. You can also make out a silhouette of the laboratory next door, a facility which likely broadcasts a strong wireless internet signal. You may be able to connect to the signal from a different part of the house. Perhaps if you seek higher ground.
Rose, get laptop.
You take your laptop and prepare to make the journey through the house. L is less than V, L is greater than K. This causes the tree to be unbalanced, so your Silodex auto-balances itself. Now the laptop occupies the root card, while the other two items comprise the leaves. K is less than L, V is greater than L.
Rose, examine book on desk.
Great boy for somebody that's really dubious. Ooh. This book is absolutely indispensable for enthusiasts of your ilk, of which there are very few.
Rose, take book.
You take the grimoire. G is less than L, G is less than K.
Rose, go explore the house.
You leave your bedroom. Hanging just next to your door in a hallway is a painting of an exquisite wizard. Your mother collects these awful things ironically. She must know how much you detest them, and if there is no doubt in your mind, she stores these dreadful things in a house to bother you. Down the hall to the right is the way to the observatory. Perhaps you will be able to connect from up there. Your mother's room is also in that direction. You will have to watch your step.
Rose, tiptoe to observatory.
You approach the juncture in the hallway. Beyond the juncture is the observatory.
Rose, sneak by.
There she goes. There she goes. There she goes. She's going. She went. She went. Oh my God, she went. This door leads up to the observatory. You haven't ventured up there in quite some time.
Rose, go through door.
Can't stand your accent. The door opens to an exterior walkway leading to the observatory entrance. You've seen less inclement weather before. Oh, the things you'll do to help out a friend.
Rose, hurry up to that observatory.
God.
Rose, try to connect.
You first put your laptop down on the floor to get it situated, but removing it from the root card causes all the branches and leaves to be severed. Your items are dumped unceremoniously on the floor.
Rose, see what you can observe. No.
You're in a hurry, sure, but that doesn't mean you can't take a moment to peek through the huge telescope. You find a gap in the clouds. It seems a flurry of smaller meteoroids is streaking steadily overhead. You're not sure what this means, but it is somewhat disconcerting.
Rose, stock laptop on Grimoire to maximize elevation.
You'll need every advantage you can get.
Rose, access laboratory Wi-Fi network.
This isn't a nature documentary, dude. There are several signals being broadcasted from the laboratory, each of relatively decent strength. One of them is mysteriously and quite conveniently unsecured, requiring no password. You select a signal and reconnect to the game with John. And here's the part where they talk, which means I gotta...
I'm back.
Hurry up and open my door! Not that it even matters. I think I'm probably dead no matter what.
Patience. You still haven't used the new totem. I believe it will create the item on the punch card.
So what is it? Like an apple or something? What good will that even do?
We'll see. I found no evidence that anyone has successfully created the item, and the content of this card appears to be variable from session to session. In one instance, it was described as an eggy-looking thing.
Do we have enough of those building jewels to make it?
According to the Athenium, it is a free item. This speaks to its importance in my view. Now off you go.
Alright, moving on from that, you title 41.
Rose, remove door from hinges.
There goes the rest of your build grist.
Rose, put bathtub back.
You probably should have just done this in the first place.
John, take totem to Archimeter.
Gotta get these stupid blocks out of the way first. The kernel spread is getting awfully worked up about all this.
Rose, remove blocks.
You store the perfectly generic objects in your Fernalia registry, potentially to be deployed at a later time.
John, take bite of apple.
And here's the part where you would pause it and listen to the nice animation. Or we could just play it right. or we'll get a nice audio. I've seen it before, so I'm just moving on. You can say end of Act 1 at any time, because it is your line. We're going to sit through this, I guess. If you haven't paused it, please pause it without interference from us.
End of Act 1.
Yeah.